going on? This is Silo Labs, and we are back with another episode of RTM, the Review Then Modify series. And this is episode 2 of the series, and for today we are going to be looking at the Casio Moonphase watch, the MTP-M305MC-1AV. And this is one of Casio's more polarizing designs in the sense that it bears a strong resemblance to the infamous Apple Watch. Also, before we go on, I've been getting really good responses to the giveaways that we've been doing. So for today, we are going to be giving away this Aloha Watchworks watch designed by myself, and I'm going to be covering the details a little bit more at the end of the video. Now, in the RTM series, we first briefly review the watch and then later on modify it. And today we're going to have a little bit of fun and make this watch here look more like an Apple Watch, a sort of a fun experiment. And you're either going to like it or hate the end results. But either way, here's a sneak peek, and let's go ahead and jump right into the review. So first, here are the specs and how it wears on my 6.5-inch wrist. Now the first thing that grabs your attention is the moonphase complication at the 6 o'clock position, which actually tracks the lunar cycle. And that's something that you usually find on watches costing a little bit more. And then you have the day and date subdials, and the dial feels detailed without being too overly cluttered. The stainless steel mesh bracelet gives it a premium dressy look, while the compact 34mm case wears comfortably on almost any wrist. Inside is a Japanese quartz movement, giving you accuracy of about plus or minus 20 seconds per month, and you're going to get about 3 years of battery life. It also offers 50 meters of water resistance, so it's going to handle everyday wear with no problem. One thing I do want to note is that this piece here actually feels a lot better in person than the stock pictures imply. And I'm guessing this is due to the stainless steel construction, but at the same time, that is reflected in the price, as currently it's about $130 give or take. So overall, if you're looking for a decent everyday watch with a unique complication and good value for the money, this Casio is a decent recommendation. To be honest, I wasn't expecting myself to like this watch as much as I do, and I was almost hesitant about modding it. But with that said, I will give it a thumbs up and my seal of approval, and let's go ahead and get to modding it. So now let me walk you through my design process and how I like to create the dial designs. What I first like to do is I go online, I grab a few images, and I stack them on top of each other in Photoshop just to get a general idea of how I want the aesthetics to be. And once I get a rough idea, now I can make sure that all the indices are angled properly. I want to make sure that all the pieces are centered and that the subdials are going to show through properly and we can see everything as it should. So now what I'm doing is I am positioning the holes of the dials so that all the pinions can properly go through, and I'm going to look at it a few more times, make sure I'm happy with the design, and then throw that onto the laser engraver. So now we can create our dial. So this dial is a one-piece dial. We only have 2 colors here. So I am now poking out all the openings, making sure that it fits correctly on top of the movement. And then we got to clean it off really good because sometimes the laser engraver does leave marks on the dial. So now we're applying some dial dots onto the movement itself. We want to make sure that we have enough dial dots so that the dial can be on there securely without it moving around. And once we do so, we want to make sure that the 3 and the 9 o'clock match perfectly to the crown, so that way the hands point all in the correct direction. Once we are happy with that, we move on to the subdials, applying the hands back on it, and then we go to the main pinion, applying the hour, the minute, and finally the second hand. So I want to make sure nothing overlaps. We want to make sure that we have enough space in between the hands, and once we check it out and we're happy with the results, we can go ahead, dust everything off, make sure that there's no dust or debris on the dial or inside the watch case, and we can now apply the watch case back onto the dial and then pop the crown back in And now we finalize the process by reapplying the case back on with our tool here. And that's pretty much it. There we have it, and this is the finished result. Alright, thank you guys so much for making it till the end of the video. Let me know down below what you thought about the build and what you would change if it were you who were working on this watch. Now let's go ahead and get into the details of the giveaway. So we're gonna run this until August 10th, and we are gonna be giving away this Aloha Watchworks watch here. This is an all stainless steel construction watch. It has a Japanese-based Miyota movement, and it is all original artwork that I personally designed myself. Now, all you have to do to win this watch is to comment below as to what your favorite watch brand is. I don't want to limit this channel to only be a Casio brand channel, so I'll definitely be looking at some other brands to review and modify as well. Also, if you could hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already, I would highly appreciate it. Once again, thanks so much for making it till the end of the video, and I hope to catch you guys on the next one.